God said you're going to die if you keep sinning.
Right.
If you take this as a joke, God will kill you. He's not playing games. Those car crashes, that's God. Bullets, shootings, that's God. This ain't nothing to laugh about. You think it's a game that you've messed with women, and these little sisters going from woman to woman. But it'll be your fault that another child is raised without a father. They don't give a damn about you and your people. But guess what? We do. My brother, what's your name? How you doing? What's your name?
You do construction.
Hector?
Ace.
You do construction? Demolition. Okay. Now, I know about that field as well. Who do you think? Quick question. What's your father's race? Your dad's Cuban. Okay. So according to the Bible, you come from the tribe of Manasseh.
That's right.
That's what God calls you. Now, I got to ask you, when it comes to demolition and construction, who's the majority of the people that work in that field? Us.
That's right.
Now, that's a hard damn job, ain't it? Now, you're building homes, destroying homes. Are those homes relatively for us to live in? 2830. Now watch this. Those homes aren't for us. It be some nice houses. It's for the rich. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna work on it. We're gonna build somewhere. Because you said they're trying to get us out of the hoods. Who's the people that make the majority of the hoods?
Money. It ain't even about color. It's even
No. Who makes up the majority? Who lives in the hoods? Us, the so-called blacks and Hispanics. And you just said they're trying to get us out of the hood to displace us. Right? Okay, watch this. Read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
That happened during slavery, right? They would take our wife, rape her, and we couldn't do anything about it. Read on.
Thou shalt build an house.
You shall do what?
Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
It says you're going to build a house, but you're not going to live in it. So who are you building that house for? The man. Your enemy. Verse 33. Your enemy is the one you're building that house for, right? And you're not living in it. Because guess what? God told the children of Israel that this whole world belongs to you and nobody else.
Right.
But guess what? We lost that because we were sinning against our God. He's our God and none else. That's why we told you. Okay, now watch this, Ace. By you saying that, you said that, give me Job 9:24. You said that he runs this earth right now. The Spirit, okay, who is he using to run this earth?
Bring it out.
Who is it? I want you to say it. Okay.
Bring it out.
You have to say, you gotta be real. Who has to watch this, just read.
The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked rule this earth right now. Let's see who the wicked is. Read.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
It says the wicked covered the faces of the judges thereof. Meaning this. Those judges are Israelites. Some people on earth covered the faces of those Israelites to make them look white.
Bring it out.
When in the Bible, Christ is a black man.
Right.
So who's covering the faces? Is it everybody, the people with just money, or is this white man right here? Because I'm gonna ask you a question. Were you raised under a religion like Jehovah's Witness? Okay, we got to deal with that, right? They taught you, because listen, boy, they used to come with them pamphlets, and they used to knock on the door, like, what the hell y'all want, man? And they used to have a white Jesus and a white God and white angels. They do. But where did we fit in?
Bring it out.
Because I'm going to ask you a question. What color is Jesus? You say you don't know. Okay, Ace, you're going to...
On the Bible explained he had like gold, skin tone.
You say gold?
Yeah, something like brownish.
Say it again.
Goldish, brownish.
Brownish, okay. Bronze. Okay, wait a minute. What color is bronze?
Brown.
It's brown. Okay. So there's color in the Bible. Okay, watch this. Give me verse 1.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The revealing of Jesus Christ. Hey, young men right here. Because, Ace, I want you to be an example to them. Real quick, come here. I'm going to ask you a question. This my man Ace right here, right? We teaching who God's chosen people are. Right now we're on Christ's color. How did Christ look? What color is Jesus Christ? You say white. No. He said white. Now, see, you're not the only one. This is what we have been taught. What do you think? You say you don't know. What about you? You say black. What'd you say? Nobody knows. 2, I don't know. Nobody knows. Black, white. And you were raised to think that he was white. Now think about it. We say that he's our savior, but you don't know how he looks. We're going to teach you today how Christ looks. Read.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It said his head and his hairs, head right here, and his hairs, meaning his beard, were white like wool. What animal has wool? Sheep. Okay, now look at these signs right here. It says white like wool. Sheep has woolly hair. What people on earth have hair like sheep on top of their head? What race of people? So you telling me that white people got hair like sheep? Is sheep hair straight like white people, or is it curly like? Huh?
Like Dominican.
You said like Dominican. Look at this sign. Which one has it? Right here, because Dominican, that's still our people. They're from the tribe of Simeon. So there be so-called black people too that speak Spanish. So you have woolly hair on your head. Look at his head right now. On top of his head, that's woolly hair. My man right here got woolly hair. You have woolly hair. I got woolly hair. When you read the Bible, it says that Christ had hair like wool. Keep reading.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes were red. Whites of his eyes were red. Now we're going to keep reading. While we read, I want you to ask yourself, which one fits the description that we're reading from the Bible? Read on. Hey, my man, don't do that. Don't do it. Let him listen. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet like fine brass. What color is brass? Brass. B-R-A-S-S. Right here. What color is it? You know what brass is? Like the color of a penny. What color is that? Like, say it again? Yes. So what color is that? Like brown. Now watch this. Let's see how brown it was. Read it.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now his feet match the same color as the rest of his body, right? Your feet brown, the rest of your body brown. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
As if they what?
Burned in a furnace.
Now if you burn anything, you ever burnt chicken? Come on. Sit on the mic. Sit on the mic. Come here, man.
It turns black.
Wait a minute. So what color was Jesus? So wait a minute. Where do we get this image from in the church? This is not Jesus. They lied to you to make you hate yourself.
Right.
And that's why now we'll accept NBA Youngboy and Lil Durk and King Von. We play music like that when all they talk about is what? Come here, say it again. I like him. What's your name? Huh? Jay Brown? Say Brown. Come here. Say it. What do they talk about?
Violence.
They talk about violence, and that's it. Hey, my brother, what's your name? Real quick. What's your name? What's your name? Huh? I can't hear you. Raymond. Okay. So, Raymond, you're a little bit older, and Ace, you're a little bit older too. We have these young men right here who need guidance. Because, quick question: who was raised in a single parent household? You. What about you? You got both your parents? You have both your parents? You have both your parents? Are they married? You say no. What about you? You say no. But they're in the same house, but you don't have that guidance. Now watch this, Proverbs 4:2. Because, Proverbs 7:1. I still think it says my son. Because I want you to understand this. What we're missing is the proper guidance in our lives. Because who makes up the majority of the prison? Who makes up the majority of the prison system? What people? Black people. So the black men are in the prison houses and the women are guiding the household.
Right.
They can't do it by themselves. That's why they know to attack their youth mind first. Because you listen to all that music and you hate yourself because you believe this is God, guess what happens? You're going to be that same role model that King Von was. And you're going to end up dead just like that. That young boy was. That Kodak Black is. Now he's strung out on drugs. Talking crazy. Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 1. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee.
So the Bible says, my son. The Lord is talking to you like you are his son. Because guess what? You are.
Right.
You are the children of Israel. That's your real race. Because in school, they don't teach you that. In school, they teach you this. They say, you know what? You were a slave. You are always a slave. You have no history. That's what they teach you. They teach you the same thing. Because guess what? The so-called natives, the Tainos, they were enslaved with us and sold on auction blocks. You say it was white slaves? You really believe that? They were white slaves to who? Who enslaved them? What people enslaved them? Show me the evidence. They lying to you when they tell you that. They were not slaves. They tell you that to make you think, you know what, everybody was slaves. So it was just my turn to be a slave. No! They enslaved you and put you on slave ships. And you can find that in the Bible.
Right.
Now, because a white person, yes, a white person, where you from? You know what they'll tell you? Oh, I'm Irish, I'm from Ireland, blah, blah, blah. I'm from Poland, I'm Polish. Ask a black man or a Hispanic, who were you before slavery? I don't know. Me no say. Pa con it. They're going to tell you all that. Read it.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 2. Keep my commandments and live.
Do what?
Keep my commandments and live.
It says keep my commandments and live. Because guess what? Those role models that we have now, they weren't keeping God's commandments. But God is telling you to keep his commandments. Because quick question, how old are you? 16, what about you? Huh? 14, what about you? 16, what about you? 16, okay, and you the youngest. So watch this. You being an older man, give me Titus. I'm going to tell you right now, if we need those proper examples, you have to start and fix yourself so you can be an example to them.
Right.
Yes. So the proper example is a man keeping God's commandments.
That's right.
That's what you must do. Because do you smoke? Do you drink? What about you? One of y'all smoke or drink? You say you do. Okay. I had a feeling. I see it in your eyes. I can tell that you got something. No, it's not funny. This is something serious. Because you being 16, why in the world are you smoking? We're going to deal with it. Watch, read.
The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 2. That the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith.
It says, first thing it says, the aged man be sober. Your mind has to be sound. You can get the proper judgment and tell these kids, hey, smoking not good for you. Drinking to get drunk is not good for you.
Right.
Hey, if you're a virgin, raise your hand. A virgin, raise your hand. So look, and now look, y'all laughing at them. I'm telling you right now. So you're not. So look. They're not virgins. So quick question. Are any of you ready to take care of a child?
Bring it out.
I know you're not. You know why? Because you're a child still.
Right.
You're 16 and 14. You're not old enough to be having sex. How? You said protection is made. Watch this. Give me Hebrews 13:4. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you how God get down. Because you think that protection, now that's what protection does. They give you condoms, they give you sex and music, and then they give you condoms. Give me some, Ace. Wait till you're married. Because we don't know how special we are. You think me, being a top G, gonna give my seed to anybody?
Right.
You must be out your damn mind. I know every woman deserves this right here. That's how you're supposed to look at it. Because God says this, read.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
Read it again.
Marriage is honorable in all.
God said that marriage is honorable. God only respects marriage.
Right.
That's why I asked you before, are your parents married? Do you live in a two-parent household? Because if you don't, you may think, you know what? No, it's all right to go around and get off. But God says that marriage is honorable. You can't find boyfriend and girlfriend in the Bible.
Right.
You can't find no baby mama in the Bible. No jump off in the Bible. You can't find it. It does not exist with God. If you see it, it's sin to God.
Right.
And the wages of sin is what? You don't even know. You know why? Because you don't know the fear of God. The fear of God says this, read.
Marriage is honorable in all, in the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
God says, give me that, Romans 6:23. God says, I will judge you if you're a whoremonger or jumping from woman to woman to woman. For a sister jumping from rod to rod to rod. How can God judge you if you keep on having sex unmarried and going from to different women? Give me an example. How can God judge you or punish you? What do you think? Huh? What are the consequences of having sex from woman to woman to woman? Ah! Say it. Come here. Say it on the mic. Come here. You gonna talk a lot with me. Come here.
STD.
You gonna get what?
STD.
STD. You gonna get the clap.
Right.
You're gonna be burning. And you're gonna have something that cannot be reversible. Because God says marriage is honorable. You're only supposed to have one and build a nation, a family, a structure. Because how would you feel? You got any sisters? How would you feel if those sisters was getting ran through by 10 dudes every week? You looked away because you're like, hell no, I can't think about that. So what are you doing to these other brothers, sisters? Or these other man, daughters?
Right.
Running through them. And if they get pregnant, you know what you're gonna say? They ain't mine. I can't have no jit. Because even if you say, you know what, if she gets pregnant, I'll take care of it. You know what's gonna happen? She gonna say, I'm not ready, let's get an abortion. So now watch this. You will have two sins on you. You'll be a fornicator, and then you'll be a murderer.
Right.
So you're just adding sin to sin to sin. Romans 6.
The book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 23. For the wages of sin is death.
God says what?
For the wages of sin is death.
God said you're going to die if you keep sinning.
Right.
If you think it's as a joke, God will kill you. He's not playing games. Those car crashes, that's God. Bullets, shootings, that's God. This ain't nothing to laugh about. You think it's a game that you've messed with women, and these little sisters going from woman to woman. But it'll be your fault that another child is raised without a father. Because you were raised without a father, you said, right? Would you want someone else to go through that same thing too? So what are you doing laughing about being a virgin? Is it funny? Because God just said, if you jump from woman to woman, I will kill you. And that's why I told you, as the older men, you have to set the example for these young children, because they don't know.
Right.
They don't know nothing. They think that everything is a game to them. They in school and they don't give a damn about nothing. School is just a club to them to find more and more women. Hey, I think sis so-and-so got a crush on me. I'm gonna go to try to talk to her. Hey, after school we're gonna do this and that. Are you rolling up? We've been through the same thing. 1 Corinthians 3. We've been through the same thing. We lived it. We know.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom. What is nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, his word, his word, his word.